An incident captured Sunday night at a downtown Dallas restaurant has gone viral on multiple social media platforms and filled up with comment section. In a 52-second 50 video shot at 7:45 p.m. on Sunday at True Kitchen Plus Cocktails, which opened in August, owner Kevin Kelley is seen addressing the guests in his dining room. Joining us now to talk more about this from Dallas, Texas, is Monique Peters. Monique, give us some backstory on what happened that night. I am not even in Dallas, and I have seen the memes and my social media filled with communication and content and video clippings of what happened there at the restaurant.
Yes. So Kevin Kelley, the restaurant True Kitchen here in Dallas is a very, very nice restaurant, very upscale, very popular. If you go there any night of the week, there is a line wrapped around the building to get in, and bookings are out sometimes months. So it's very, very popular. But that particular night, it wasn't any different from what it normally is. They had a full packed restaurant, they had a live DJ, which is very typical. And apparently, some customers were really feeling the music, and one in particular decided to stand up on a chair at her table, put her hands up against the glass window by the table, and proceeded to twerk. So it was very upsetting to Mr. Kelley. Now, I want to put some backstory to this. Uh, People are assuming that he addressed this customer in a way because he stood up and he said, "Hey, listen, this is not going to happen in my establishment. I have built this business for the Black community to come and enjoy a nice place to have a meal. And this is not that type of place where we stand up on the chairs and dance." Now, he did use some very colorful language, which is why this particular video went viral. But understandably, he was upset, and as he should have been. I mean, this is not a way to behave. I don't think in any establishment that you go to eat, and especially a place like this where I think the cheapest thing on the menu is maybe $15-20, and it goes up from there. So yeah, Mr.
What I
Kelley.
saw, Monique, online was that there were some mixed reviews or responses as to what people felt about whether or not it was a good thing that he spoke up, or or the language, as you mentioned. And many also did share that sentiment of the type of restaurant that it was, upscale restaurant, and wanting to be in an environment that reflects that. Do you feel, and are you sensing that this was a restaurant suicide, or is this something that helped to boost his sales through the roof?
Not at all was it a restaurant suicide. In fact, Mr. Kelley has been flooded with phone calls for people wanting to get in to visit the restaurant, to come eat there. He is busier than ever, it seems. His New Year's Eve event that he has coming up is almost completely sold out. And might I add, tickets to that event to reserve a section, obviously that's a package, is upwards of $10,000, and people are paying that to get in. So that kind of tells you that this definitely worked in his favor. I'm sure on social media you'll see plenty of people criticizing him. I saw one woman in particular say that he was against the Black culture, which was kind of upsetting because I think if a lot of people ask their, grandmothers and grandfathers, I don't think any of them will mention that twerking is part of the Black culture. That might be part of the new age culture, but again, there's a time and a place for everything. And this was not it. But, most definitely he's benefiting from the publicity he's getting from this.
Yes, certainly. I can definitely see that the food looks amazing there. Monique, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Nietzsche.